Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna try centering a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's better. Do you guys ever have a moment where your bangs just aren't working? Like they just aren't doing what they're supposed to do? Because I'm dealing with that right now. I'm kind of ready to grow them out, but I don't know what to do with them. I don't know, so just ignore this. This is part 2 of last week's video. We are going back in with A Court of Silver Flames. We are starting on chapter 16, and we're going to end this video after I read chapter 30, so it's 15 chapters. And I think we're just gonna keep doing the every 15 chapters we'll end the video. That should put us about 5 videos, I think. So, not a whole lot has happened. We're about 26%, maybe a little over. Not a whole lot has happened. Nesta and Cassian are starting to get, I guess, flustered romantically around each other, just barely, but it's starting. This is definitely going to be a very slow burn type book, but I'm here for it. I love those are great. There has been some talk of a war, not a whole lot. There hasn't really been too much to go off of other than Braylon, one of the queens, is starting it or trying to start it, and she's talking with Eris's dad, Burlon, is that his name? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I butcher half of these names every time I make a video about this series, but no one's corrected me yet in the comments, so until that happens I will continue using the names that I have been using. Once someone corrects me or calls me out, I will correct it, but as of now, I'm pronouncing them how I think they're pronounced. I don't really know. But yeah, so I don't really know what else to say for this intro. There wasn't too much to recap on, and I literally just got this tiny chunk. I still have all of this to do. This is a huge book, but that's okay because we're gonna get through it together. We're gonna finish it. Yeah, so anyway, that's it for this intro. I will check back with you guys after I've read at least 2 or 3 chapters. You know what, I'll say until something crazy that I need to talk about happens, then I will come back, which I'm sure it won't take too long. It'll probably be 2 or 3 chapters, maybe even the next chapter, who knows. So I will just check in with you guys whenever I have something to say. So yeah, okay, this intro is way too long. So I'm on chapter 18 right now. I just finished 17, and Nesta had the idea to get the priestesses that work in the library with her to train with her and Cassian, to build some strength and help them defend themselves if they need to, which honestly I think is a really good idea, but no one has signed up so far. I feel like it'll definitely take time, but I think with time and a war brewing, I think they will definitely start signing up. Not all of them, but at least a couple. I think Gwen might. I think she might. And then also Elaine came to visit Nesta, and she brought up their dad, and it triggered Nesta, and she went off on Elaine and just said really nasty things to her and definitely hurt her feelings, and now she's triggered and shut off, and Cassian's trying to figure out what's wrong, but without her really opening up, he's kind of clueless, but he's trying to figure it out. But yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I know the next 2 chapters are pretty short. They're like 5 pages. So far, most of the chapters in this book have been pretty lengthy, so I'm glad to be getting some shorter chapters. I'm really hoping that something happens, because I feel bad not having too much to say, but yet these videos still end up being like 20 minutes long, so I don't know. But I do hope that something big, kind of big happens. Like maybe Nesta and Cassian like have their first rendezvous, or like, you know what I'm saying, shake the bed a little bit for the first time. I'm hoping. Maybe. I don't think so, because this is definitely going to be a slow burn, and with how big it is, I don't know if it would happen within the first 30 chapters. It might. It very well could. I think Nessa's going to break. I feel like she's definitely going to have a break. Like a breakdown somewhere in these chapters. I really feel it. She was kind of there with Elaine, and I feel like if Cassian keeps pushing the truth and pushing the info from her, it's going to cause her to snap. She also has been making a lot of progress with like her working out and the steps. She's been able to make it to, I think it was 500 and something. So she's doing really well with the steps, and she's definitely going to be able to make it down all of them with time. I don't know if we'll see that in this book. I kind of hope we do. I kind of want that little victory for her. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I have to say, really. I mean, it's a big book, so it's bound to be kind of slow. I don't have a lot to say. I've been kind of busy, you know, housework and just medical things have come up that have been kind of taking my attention and time. But I'm hoping this week, within like the next day or two, to just sit down and have just a lengthy reading session where I can get through like a good chunk of this book. I'm really hoping for it. And yeah, I need a good distraction like that. So, oh my gosh, I just finished chapter 21 and Feyre's pregnant. I cannot believe Feyre's pregnant. I had to stop what I was doing, take a minute to breathe, to process, and finish the chapter. Couldn't tell you what happened after, because I was just so struck. And of course Feyre knows it's a boy, because the bone carver showed her in Wings and Ruin. I think that was the book where he showed her the boy. That was her, I guess, soon-to-be son. And she's pregnant. She's pregnant. There's another war coming, and Rice has her shielded at all times because she's pregnant. I'm so happy, but also, what the heck? Nothing better happen to this child, I swear. Everything better go smoothly. Feyre better not have any issues. The next 10 months, well actually she's 2 months along, so like 8 months better go smoothly. But oh my goodness, she is pregnant, and now I need to take a break from this book so that I can breathe and collect my thoughts and come back, because I was not expecting this. I did not think that Feyre would get pregnant in any of the books. I really did not think she would, at least not this soon. This feels a little soon. But I guess her and Rice were talking about it in the last book, or novella I should say. So I guess it makes sense, but I was not expecting it. I have 2 chapters left, and I have to hurry up because this video is coming out tomorrow, so I have to hurry my booty up and finish. I've just been really lazy lately and haven't had a lot of energy, but I'm doing better today, so I'm pushing through. But Emery has started joining these classes. So now it's Gwen, Nesta, and Emery. And I feel like by the end of this book, they're gonna have a whole heap of females. I don't think they're all going to be priestesses. They might just be females who live in the area who want training as well, which makes me really excited because this is Nesta's doing, and she's doing a really, really good thing, and I'm excited. And she's growing slowly, but she's growing. Her and Cassian are still getting spicy. They had a little spice scene like 3 chapters ago, I think. So yeah, it's getting a little juicy. But I've got 2 chapters left, and then this video is ending, and then I'll probably continue reading today so I can give myself a little bit of a head start for next week's video, because I don't want to struggle and read under pressure like I kind of did to myself this week. So I'm gonna try to give myself a head start next week and read a little more after I finish this video. So yeah. Okay, I just finished chapter 30, and oh my goodness. So first off, Nesta, her power is, in Rice's words, pure death, which worries me. And also she had a nightmare, which is why Rice was over and discovered her power. And the next day she went for training, and all the girls were like, what happened to you? You look white as death. So that kind of worries me a little bit, because what if Nesta ends up like dying? I don't know how her power works yet, but that doesn't seem good. And then also, Rice dropped the bomb that their soon-to-be child has wings, which apparently isn't a good thing. It's apparently a really bad thing. And it's kind of hinted that it's really bad for Feyre. So I'm assuming that like child labor could, or like when she goes into labor and gives birth to this child, it could be really, really bad for her, which worries me also, because I don't want anything to happen to Feyre. And also they were talking about how they need Tamlin to be in alliance with them, and they need his soldiers and his army. So it's not looking too good. It's really not. It's looking kind of bad, and like but I would say I'm about halfway, if not close to halfway with this book now. I am going to end this video here, and we will continue next week. I think I'll do another 15. I'll read up to like 45, chapter 45, and then we'll see what happens after that, I guess. I'm kind of nervous, but it's good. This book is so big, so it's taken so long to get through it, and like I wouldn't even say I'm halfway yet. I'm close, but not quite. So I'm sorry that this reading vlog is being broken up so much and taking so long to actually get finished. It's a really big book, and I don't want to make you guys sit through like a 2-hour long video of me just rambling. I'd rather break it up into like 20-minute videos. So just bear with me, we will get through this. And I did post in the community my lineup, so obviously I'm gonna finish this. We've got this for another like I think 3 weeks. If I divide it up into 5 separate videos, we've got like 3 weeks left. And then after that, I am reading Satan's Affair by H.D. Carlton. It's a really short book. My goal is to get that done within a day. I don't know if I'll actually make a video on that unless you guys want it. Just because it's so small and I don't really know if there's gonna be a whole lot to talk about, really. I'm more so just wanting to read that for my enjoyment and entertainment. And then after that, me and my cousin are going to be buddy reading Her Soul for Revenge. And like the first book in the Souls trilogy, I will do a review on that book. I also plan on reading Phantom by H.D. Carlton. That's on my Kindle. I don't think that's a very long book either, so it'll kind of fall in Satan's Affair. I might make a video on it if I've got stuff to say. We'll see. And then I'm going to do Twisted Lies. I'm finishing it. The whole Twisted series, finishing it, getting Twisted Lies out of the way, just like I am with this book. And then finally, I don't think you guys understand how much it's killing me not being able to read Onyx Storm right now, because I have it here in my possession on my bookshelf. It's here. But obviously I'm not going to read it until I get through my lineup. So I'm going to reread Fourth Wing and Onyx Storm. I might not make videos on those. I don't know. We'll see how I feel with that. I might read them on my own time. And then Onyx Storm, I will finally read. I'm so excited for that book. That book is like motivating me to get through all my other books, because it's like I need to know what happens. And I've been avoiding Instagram and YouTube like the plague. Just trying not to spoil anything for me, but I will do a review on Onyx Storm like I did with Fourth Wing and Iron Flame last year. So that is coming. This whole lineup will probably take like 2 to 3 months, because there's so many books and I'm a really slow reader, and I'm also buddy reading one of them with my cousin, and so I don't know how quickly we're gonna get through that book, and she's a very busy lady, so we'll see. But that is my lineup in case you didn't see it in the community tab. I will see you guys next week with another part of A Court in Silver Flames. Bye.